Teacher Erica, what did I title this one? I think it's called Time Management, but it's a continuation of managing stress in minutes, which is the topic for this week. And I'm going to be with you while I'm fixing my wig, trying to give it some life so I can film with it. And I just got finished doing 16 minutes on TikTok Live, which went very well. But I started off with music. As you know, I haven't gotten my music together. I really need a DJ. I found this artist. He's a Latin artist. Shout out to him. I forget his name, but I didn't want to say his name anyway because um, I haven't seen if he's sent me the phone numbers of the DJs in the Bay Area. He said he knew because he got me all excited, and then I said, please make sure you send it to me in the DM. But the thing is that some people don't have TikTok, and YouTube is not the type of social media platform where you switch information because everything's public, right? So my Instagram is not, I don't really use it. It's my marketer that uses the Instagram. So I have an old account, and that's what I need to check to see if he left a message. But I still need some equipment so that when I go live, you know how the people are going live. I don't know. What do you guys think? When everybody's going live, they're having all these like sound effects, and they can change their voice, and they can play their music through this instrument that's supposed to be like $37. I don't know. I have to look into it. But I don't want to get off topic. I want to stay on topic, and I want to talk about time management, and I want to talk about how that impacts your stress. So, if you see right now, I have energy, I've been working, and I know that I'm tired, but I know that there's some things that I need to do to keep moving. So, what I am doing is curling my wig. I'm going to roll it. I want to make sure let's see. Who's calling me? Oh, this is Muhammad. Oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. Muhammad, you're live on YouTube. This is Muhammad. This is my marketer. This is who I'm always talking about. And I was just telling them that I have to stay on topic. And look, he looks so handsome. Oh my God, he's a superstar. He should be here. What? How are you? Let me finish my lives. Okay, I'm doing one by one, and then I'll be finished in 1 hour. Okay. Oh, he's not saying a word. He's not saying a word. He's just being mums the word. Okay. See you later. So that's really good because I just said I better stay on topic because I was gonna go on a tangent. Not that my tangents aren't interesting, but they were only interesting to me, and I'm really trying to make sure I give you value. And the value is we're in the end of the year. It's the 17th of December. You owe it to yourself to reflect and take note where you are. Some people, I've heard people say, this is so funny to me. Some people will say, oh, people do that every year, and by February everyone falls off. No, people don't do it every year because you're not doing it, right? By you saying it, that means you don't do it. And so you don't get an opportunity to continue or fall off because you didn't even do it. You still need to try until the end of the year. And so, this tip, we know we're going to encounter stressful situations. It's very important to do these three things. These are the topics that I need you to focus on trying this week. Breathe in through your nose, breathe out through your mouth, and an open eyed breath, meditative breath. Okay, it's an open eye. It's like no matter where you are, you should be able to center yourself with that breath. Now, I'm not shy, so I will roll my neck. I don't care where I am. If I'm standing in the line, I will roll my neck. You know, if people look at me like, oh, what is she doing? Look, you don't need to ask me what I'm doing. You see, I'm rolling my neck. Right? But if you're shy, you don't want to do it in front of people, you don't want eyes on you, then do it in the car. Take your deep breath, breathe out, take your neck roll 2 ways in one direction, 2 ways in the other direction. Make sure that when you imagine, when you get to this point, you imagine your ear touching your shoulder and you're pulling your shoulder towards the floor. See? So you can really get that stretch there. It's a self massage. It's something for yourself that you can do to de-stress immediately at any moment from this day forward and take you into 2026 and beyond. The third thing I said, and this is what I want to talk about, which is on topic, is that you need to smile. Smiling is saying to the person that they have not gotten you to your weakening point, and smiling is saying to yourself, I know I'm looking at the camera, I should be looking here, we'll see how it goes, but smiling is saying to yourself that this too shall pass. This moment is only temporary. And so it's best not to let that moment trigger you into having any anxiety or stress on your face or mean look. You don't get any points for mean looks. In fact, mean looks on your face only serve to hurt you. That's why when you're most stressed or you're in a very tense situation, the best thing to do is smile. Now, easier said than done. Easier said than done. Because our natural instinct is to want to defend ourselves. I'm laughing because my marketer called at the right time and I was doing my homework. I feel like it's homework because like, you got to do this every day. You got to do that. You got to do this. And in order to avoid being stressed, don't procrastinate. You see, it's what time? It's 7:49 a.m. on Friday. And I'm already doing my lives for the day. I'll be done. When I finish this in 1 hour, I'll be done. Then I can go sit at the computer and upload all my shorts that they've edited. So it's all about time management. Now, when I do that, that's going to relieve stress for like 7 days. And the next 7 days are really stressful because it's a holiday week. Right? This whole rest of the year, all the way till New Year's Eve. See how I said all the way till New Year's Eve, and then I stopped, and then I took a deep breath, and I took my light gaze, and I recentered myself to say to myself, it's not overwhelming. That's what I want you to think about doing when you're in stressful situations. I want to know if you do it, and I want you to tell me. Talk to me. Please let me know. Oh, goodness gracious. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm getting my wig together. I'm going to roll it with the hot curler, then I'm going to pin it so the curls will stay. But it doesn't seem, it seems like it's too long to pin. That's why I wanted to have the girl at the hair salon do it. But that's off topic, so I won't go there. It's always better for me to have different things to do anyway. Different scenes so that you get to know me. Oh my God. Once I finish this, and I'm washing clothes, so I'm multitasking. I'm washing clothes, and before I left, I cleaned my room, which I really needed. It was so messy. I was overwhelmed, and and I knew when I came back and it was clean that I would feel good. And then now I'm washing the clothes, getting myself ready, and that makes me feel happy. That makes me feel excited because I'm doing what I set out to do. When you set a goal, and that's why I want you to really, for the last 2 weeks of this year, revisit whatever goal you set for this year. And I'll really feel sad if you tell me you had no goals for this year. But even if you did say you had no goals for this year, then think about what your goals are for next year and start working on it right now, implementing it right now, writing it down right now, doing something, working toward it right now. That's what I want you to do for yourself. No matter how I do my hair, it never comes out as good as when the hairdresser does it. When she did these curls, oh my God, it was so cute. It was just how I wanted it to. Just how I wanted it. I cannot get it the same way. And I tried the next day. It still didn't work. The way she did it, it's like, it looked like for a movie. The way she did it, it was like, that's how they wear it in the movies. But mine don't look like that. I don't know why. But it's okay. It's good enough. It's good enough. But some people will be like, no, it's not good enough. It has to be perfect. But what I want to be perfect is my connection with you, my audience. And I want you to really know that my main goal is to help you live a better life and live a more intentional life. Don't just go throughout life day to day. That is the most aimless, empty feeling ever. And I don't wish that for anyone. I don't wish that for anyone. Find your purpose. And in your purpose, serve. Because the more you serve, like, let me give you a simple example. When you're on the freeway and someone puts on their blinkers and you have space to let them get over, let them get over. Don't speed up and act like, like you didn't see them. That's service. That's a simple service. It doesn't cost you any money. Not one dime. Some people would say service without expectation. But in this day and age, we need to expect more of ourselves and we need to demand more of each other. We need to demand people to be kind and to be respectful. Like, I'm in the Bay Area all the time. And so I don't like to go to the bathroom in like Denny's or, any gas station or anything like that. I just really don't. So I go to the hotels, right? And then in the mornings in the hotels, they serve breakfast. So like I have a thermos and I put hot water in there because I have like lemon and ginger and cinnamon, and I just put the hot water in there. And it was cold before it rained in California, in Northern California. It was like 2 weeks ago, it was really, really, really cold. It was like almost freezing cold. And now that it's raining, the temperature has warmed, right? Because it has to be warmer to rain. If it's too cold, it'll snow. So I go into the hotel that I always go into. There's about 3 or 4 in the same area in Emeryville. This one, I'm not going to say the name because I'm not going to give people negative reviews. And I just don't want to do that. That's not nice. I don't have any reason to say anything about the hotel just because one person was unkind. That would be really unfair of me because there's other people that work there that have been kind to me. So this one guy that works there, and he's Latino. I will tell you his nationality though. He's Latino. And the new guy, new bartender, is a black guy, right? And he's new, so he has to listen to the Latino. The Latino is the boss, right? But then on the other side of the hotel is the reception, right? So there's a little room, and they're like off to the side, and they have hot water, like really boiling hot water, and that comes out. So they'll go get it for me if they don't have the food out and the water container isn't out there. So I asked for it, and the guy was like, "Are you a guest here?" You know, and he knows I'm not a guest. So why are you asking me a question you already know the answer to, which is quite annoying. It would normally annoy people. And then he's basically, like acting like I'm doing something so terrible, asking for hot water. And you all know how I feel about water. I love water, and I think everybody should have access to good water. And so for somebody to trip with me about some water in my hometown, oh my goodness. So I basically went to my car and I was going to just leave, right? I did get the hot water because I got it from the receptionist. The receptionist went and got it, and I ate some humble pie. If you don't know what humble pie means, I'll talk about it later because I'm running out of time. But I ate some humble pie, and the receptionist got the hot water, and then I went to my car, put the water, in my console, and then I went back to the man because I'm teacher Erica, and I said to him, I said, "It's cold outside. People are homeless. You don't know how to be kind. I'm only asking for hot water." And I put emphasis on, you don't know how to be kind? You can't even be kind? And on that note, I'm teacher Erica. This is some food for thought. Please try to breathe, and please try to recenter when you're in stressful moments. And please be kind to yourself and to others.